All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dowell. Sister Melissa is a widow. She's a widow who, if you go back into my archives here, Elder Felix was an elder in his ministry. He passed away. And before he passed, I had talked with Sister Melissa in extensive detail. And I began to warn her about the wickedness of family and how that they just don't have the Ruach. They don't have the Holy Spirit. And you cannot trust them. I don't care what they say. You cannot trust them. As a matter of fact, anytime you're dealing with family, in order to protect yourself, excuse me, what you need to do, if you're going to make any type of agreements with them, you need to actually draw up a contract and make them sign an affidavit. And then go get it notarized, both of you in front of a notary. So you will have a legal document binding in order to hold them to their word. Because it's going to hold up in the court system when you have to go and sue them. And I'll tell you the reason why I'm talking like this right now. I had talked with Sister Melissa and I said, Sister Melissa, I know how wicked natural family is. They're not true and they don't keep their words. I said, however, if I'm going to get on here and I'm going to ask the saints and I'm going to ask the general public and use my support, and my system of support that God's blessed me with in order to raise money for this cause right here, I want to be assured that you are the one that will get all of the money. She assured me of that. Her sister, I don't know who it was, somebody on Elder Felix's side, created a GoFundMe account. They have been trying to raise money for a long time. They've done cookouts, barbecues, all kinds of stuff, and they can only raise, I think, maybe $1,000 or $2,000, if that much. I think about $1,800. And then they, I didn't like the fact that they took pictures of him in the hospital bed and then stuck him out there like that. So anyway, so I let her know. I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make a video since you've confirmed that you will get all the proceeds from this. So you responded because your heart is big, just and true, and I appreciate it. Elder Felix appreciated it too, even though now he's gone on to be with the Most High. The sad part about this, I just found this out, is that they gave her a portion of that back. And mind you, we raised over $15,000. I actually had to get on here and tell Melissa, because when we will meet the gold, her family would up the gold. And I told her that I sent her a message and told them, you tell them to stop that mess. That's greed. You tell them to stop it. And anyway, we ended up raising, I think, $15,000 for Elder Felix. And so last I checked, she got either $7,000 or $8,000. And now I just got a report that her family, Elder Felix's natural family, will not give her the rest back. Listen to me. Listen to me. I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Unless these people are people who you know and you can trust, they are friends who you know and can trust. You cannot trust natural family. Just because you're blood related don't mean that they're trustworthy people. They're no different than a stranger. If you're going to make any agreement or contract from this point on, Israel, with any family members whatsoever at all, you draw up a contract, get an affidavit, get it signed in front of a notary, and then you take that thing down there, both of you march down there, you both sign it, and then you'll agree to their terms, and they agree to your terms, and then you can share that with them. That way you have a legal binding document to sue these wicked ass people in the court system. Because as long as we go by this so-called a word, see, it used to be a word was a man's bond. We can't say that today. A man, when he gives a word, it don't mean crap. Look at John Tatum. It don't mean nothing. A word don't mean nothing today. So you got to use the law for the lawless and bind the lawless, because not only that, if you even try to sue them without a legal document, they'll get up in front of the judge. That's a lie. We didn't agree to that. And you know full well, and I know full well, what the terms of that condition was. It's just sad. I wanted to get on here and make this video because I wanted to show you all how wicked natural family member is. You cannot trust them as far as you can see them. And that's just the truth. And that's the truth straight way. Come out of her, my people.